Go and do a DNA test on those children. You discover that those children, they are not even the children of the man that he calls the husband.
So shut up. When I say shut up, how will I make 100,000 and tell my wife I have 100,000? That's abnormal. That's me stupid.
Yes, my name is Local Man. I'm a very local man. I greet you in a very local way. So today now, I have great men beside me. On my right, I have doctor. On my left, I have a professor. So you expect me to use pidgin when you are in the middle of educationalists. Ikpa, you know the Lagos. So I will speak the ones where I know because I'm in the midst of education. You understand? So now there's this thing that's been bothering me for a while. I decided to call these great men. Let them help me. Let them help me throw lights, more lights on this thing. So now, on the topic we are discussing today, is very simple and very bold. Is a wife a member of a man's family? So let me start here with Professor. Let me start with Prof. Prof, please introduce yourself to my people there in a very local way, sir.
Well, my name is Jonathan Agbanuma, Professor. I'm an agric consultant, soil scientist, land evaluator. I'm an educationist, a network marketer, and again, a Nollywood actor.
Nice one. Nice having you, sir. We are welcome, sir. God bless you locally. So on my right hand side, I have Doctor. So Doctor, please do well to introduce yourself to my people in a very local way, sir.
Yes, Dr. Shokoya Adekunle Oluwole is my name, and I am a seasoned real estate consultant. I'm also an international businessman. That's my name.
You're welcome, Doctor.
Thank you so much.
Nice having you, sir.
Thank you
God
so
bless
much.
you for coming.
Thank you. Amen.
So my people, today I want us to speak on a topic that people want to know, and perhaps my fans, the whole world wants to know. And the very simple question and a very simple topic is a wife of a man a member of his family? So let me start with the prof here, sir. Sir, please, will you say a wife is a member of a man's family?
The English definition of wife is a lady, a mature lady that is somebody who have left the father's house and have moved to marry a man called the husband in his own house, and the lady have changed her maiden name to the man's present name. For that to have happened, there is a transfer of where you belong to where you were before to where you now belong. So now that she has moved into this home, she is now a member of the husband's family.
Okay, is that enough to classify or to conclude that moving from the father's house to a man's house, he automatically become a member of a man's family?
Yes, because there was a ceremony done, dowry was paid, and everybody got to know about it, that this woman is now a married woman to a family. So she is now a member of a new family.
Okay, let me turn to my right and speak with my doctor here. Dr. Kunle, international man, sir. Sir, I don't know, will you agree with what the prof is saying, that after a woman moving from her parents' house, moving from her father's house to a man's house, they automatically becomes a member of that family?
Thank you so much, local man. At this point, I want to make it clear to the whole world that a wife or a woman is not a member of a man's family. If you look at it critically, you will notice that a wife or a woman is not and cannot be a member of a man's family. Looking at this instance, with my own experience, I married a wife, I brought her in, and I discovered that this woman, this so-called wife, is having an affair with another woman that I'm not aware of. And I have to call local man. He is my witness because we did it together. This is a wife that I called my wife, that I took to Hong Kong. We went to America. We went to London. I even took this my wife to China to find out the reason why she could not conceive. I discovered that the problem is not from me. The problem is from this so-called woman that is having an affair with another woman. And for this reason, I am coming to the whole world to let the whole world know that a woman is not a member of a man's family. Thank you, local man.
So, Prof, from what he said, you heard him, you heard doctor. You heard from him.
Yes, I did.
Okay, so I don't know, how will you argue about that?
Well, in life, there is what is called the real situation and the ideal situation. The real situation is what is happening. The ideal is what should happen. From his experience, he is facing a real situation. The condition that he presented is a real situation. But the ideal situation, all of you know that it is not supposed to have happened that way. And not all marriages fall into that group. So you cannot use a sample, a very small sample that is possibly not up to 20% to determine a population statistics. So it is just a situation that is personal, if you want to look at it that way. A wife is a member of your family. Some other person will come and say, his own is perfect, or the wife is even the best thing on earth. So how do we marry that, doctor?
I want to make you understand something. Statistics shows that even in the United States of America, over 50% of marriageable women are single. Why? Because when they have a little issue with the husband, the man to be, they will call for divorce. And when they call for divorce, 99% of the man's wealth and property is given to this wife. And the wife will be asked to go and stay alone. So tell me, how can you say that that woman is a member of a man's family? Looking at what is happening today, many single mothers are so many out there. For a single issue, just a simple issue in a family, they will sue for divorce. They will tell you, I can't live with you any longer. You are aware of my own case. And not just my case. Single mothers are out there today. What they are after is for them to have independence. They will tell you what a man can do, a woman can do better. They will tell you they are career women. And let me tell you this, for these reasons that I've opined, I am still making that statement that a wife is not a member of a man's family.
Well, I'm happy to hear that doctor said in America, and we're having this live discussion in Africa, Nigeria in particular. We have morals. In Nigeria, we respect the tradition. I am a traditional man. I don't believe in court wedding, that you want to get married. It is you people that are hooking yourself with the so-called American, the British style of court wedding, that you want to marry, you go and sign in one lawyer or whatever and say, this is wife. In our tradition, if you leave your husband and you say you don't want to marry again, which property, where do you want to get it from? As an African man, if you say you're not married, you're living.
Is it about the property?
No, he just said that in America, women are given the opportunity, they misbehave. You see, this regular divorce you have in the Western world is because of the law that is favoring the woman. And that's why they all feel that, well, I'm not married again. And some of us are so stupid that you go to court and you go and sign. I can't have my child marry and go to court. I tell you, no, you don't go to court. I can't go to court. Even if I have to marry severally, I can't go to court. Because the court is a British thing. It's a British arrangement. It's not African. It's not Nigerian.
So, from what I want to ask here, so after all this said and done, after you said, okay, the wife will leave the husband or they will live together. Okay, now, if truly, say, wife, na husband, member, what? If truly, say, wife, na member of a man's family, why do they, once people were in love, they've been there together, they even have children, why do they leave their wife, husband house? Prof, doctor.
Thank you so much.
Why do they leave their husband house?
Research today shows that we have a lot of single mothers, a lot of single fathers. I will tell you the simple truth. I'm an African and I'm a Nigerian. I've traveled all over the world. I've gone to several places to do business, and I'm still a Nigerian. Prof, I need you to understand something at this point, because the whole world, they are looking at us. And this is a serious issue which I want everybody to start commenting about now, because this is something that is affecting the whole world. We have a lot of single mothers. Go and carry out your research. You even have some women that they are married, they call themselves wife. Once there's any small issue, they want to go back to their house, to their father's house, and they will tell you, I want to be alone, and you have to settle me. So everything that the man has worked for from the very first day of his life to the very moment when they are having issue, everything will be given to the woman. Even the money that he has in his bank account, everything will be given to this so-called wife. To me, the wife does not belong to the family of that particular man. I will give you an example. Cristiano Ronaldo, as a woman.
I know this.
Yeah. This woman has 3 children, 3 wonderful children for Cristiano Ronaldo. But he refused to take him to the law court to go and sign an agreement that he is his wife. He loves her so much. He gave everything, and he's still giving to her everything she wanted. And yet, he didn't sign that agreement. You know why? Because in his old age, he doesn't want to lose everything that he has worked for.
That's okay. Now, from what I'm saying, does it mean Cristiano Ronaldo at his right sense does not trust the woman?
Not that he does not trust the woman. He doesn't want a situation whereby in his old age, all that he has worked for will be taken by a woman. And it's the simple fact which everybody knows and everybody can comment about.
That woman is not a member of Cristiano Ronaldo's family.
He is not a member of Christian Ronaldo. Yes.
So, Prof, after somebody gave birth to 3 children, will somebody say that the wife is not a member of the man's family?
I want you all to understand one thing. Most of the thing you call marriage is not marriage. A greater percentage of those who are together having children, they are not married. It just, in fact, about 80 to 90% of the firstborns are fornication children. They are giving birth after they have slept with each other. This one is pregnant. We now say, okay, let us just continue. Those days, when you want to marry, your father and your mother will send people to the family of the woman to go and find out who they are, whether they have some medical issues, spiritual issues, or whatever. Yeah. They will find out. The man does not go and see the woman first. It is your parents that will go. Look at in the Bible, Abraham, what he did. He sent message to go and look for wife for the son. But what do we have now? Gen Z situation, where you have your daughter are falling in love already. I've started sleeping with the man. The next thing, because she is pregnant, to avoid shame, let's just marry. That is no marriage. The reason why we're having breakages is that in the first place, 90% of the marriages are not marriages. So if they break, they are bound to break. So very, very few, small percentage is the one you call marriage. From experience, I know that local man too knows what I'm saying, that even the relationship he's having now is not well done.
Now, Prof, from that angle, now let me come in there. Because now we are talking about if a wife is truly a member of a man's family. Now, from what you are saying now, marriages, people go here, go meet, you go follow the family talk. Okay, are you saying because of those things are not done, that's why we can conclude that a wife is not a member of a man's family?
No. What I'm saying is that this situation, real situation, ideally, the wife is a member of your family. If you marry properly, going through the normal way of marriage, you cannot have your wife misbehave because they will truly love you. We have parents who took care of us. My father lost his job at the age of 38 and didn't have a job until he died at the age of 64. My mother did not look aside, did not go and look for shortcuts. But these days you have a wife that is still with you, and you have small misunderstanding. The wife is already playing away match.
That means it's not a member of your
No, that is you did not marry her well. So in the first place, she's not a wife. So my definition of wife is somebody who is properly married. So if you are watching and you know that you are not properly married, you are not a wife.
You are not a member of a man's family.
You are not a wife.
Okay, not a wife.
You are not a wife. But wives are members of a man's family.
Thank you.
Doctor.
Let me comment. Even those that call themselves wives of a man's family.
Interesting.
And the children they had. Listen, I need everybody to listen and listen good. And I need you to begin to send your comments because I'm ready for everybody. And local man too is ready.
I'm very...
Go and do a DNA test on those children. You discover that those children, they are not even the children of the man that he calls the husband. They are not the children. Go and do DNA test. You discover that out of 4 children, or 3 children, or 2 children, or more, none is the child of the man that calls himself the husband. You want to tell me that woman is a wife in that home? The question is for all of you to answer. Thank you.